Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Virgo and it's for the month of September, a little bit over 2025. Welcome, my dear Virgo, to this reading. I hope you will enjoy it. The coffee cup tells you everything you need to know. It's different areas of your life, important factors for you to know. I nominate September and a little bit over. Sometimes it goes into next year, so it sort of decides what it wants to tell you. And I'd like to also mention that prior to this, for those of you who are new, I do go through meditation and I am given a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver this to you right at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. And as for the cup, it looks magnificent, my dear Virgo. Absolutely incredible. I'll show you a cup and we will begin. I'd like to take this. Wow, that's beautiful. This opportunity to wish you all the best in everything you're doing and everything that's coming in your life, my dear Virgo. I'd like to take this opportunity also to tell you how much in gratitude I am for those of you that are supporting me, watching the videos. The more you watch, the more you support me, because I'm lacking views and I need more support. And it helps my health so that I don't overwork and then start having respiratory issues. So I'm really in gratitude for that, for you watching. Just 2 or 3 extra videos a week, it helps big time. Always watching them to the end, or watching a little bit and letting them end by themselves. Whatever you can do, that means a lot to me. Everything in this channel is free. Everything I do is free. There's nothing to do with money. There's nothing to do with subscriptions being with money or going to different places and paying different things for extensions. There's none of that. It's just direct, all of it clearly and utterly free for you. Because my intention is always to reach out as many people as I can and help them as much as I can. That's the reason. I'm not after anything else. But I am after viewers, because I'm always told that I lack viewers, which is a truth. I do lack viewers. Now, I'm going to put my glasses on and let me begin with the first thing I see in this cup. Okay. It looks to me like there is going to be the light coming into your life, cutting through all this. What can I call it? There's a lot of work, a lot of you're doing so much, put it that way, so many responsibilities, so much. And I feel like in the process of all this, there's so much change that's going to take place, and you've got to be prepared for that. This change will require from you flexibility, adaptation. You got to adapt and be flexible to what's coming. Even adapting to the change itself is very important. You do well with others, you work well with others, you've got that capacity. I see great management skills. You're well known for your hard work, my dear Virgo. It goes without saying. I do feel like there is going to be a need for balance and control over your own life in the midst of this change and this adaptation and flexibility. Flexibility is going to help you the most to get you to the next level. A little bit of patience will also help you big time. I'm seeing 2 to 14, between 2 to 14 weeks from the time you see this cup. That's the timing where all this is taking place. Your intuition has been telling you something. Deep inside something, it's your higher self already knows it, but it works as an intuition. And just bear with me, I'll just take this up a little bit like that. Yeah, okay. All you have to do in regard to your intuition, something about your gut feeling something, and you're always concerned about, you need to know that you have the wisdom to tackle on anything and to make the right decisions, always using your intuition and your mind, and have faith that everything is going to be okay. You have been you've been preoccupied a lot. Sometimes you overreact. It doesn't help when you overreact. It's very good to remain calm and deal with what needs to be done in a calm manner. Sometimes you let things go, and then all of a sudden you might snap. If you're wondering about something because there's something within you that keeps sort of pushing and pushing, maybe even in the dreams that you're seeing, you're worried about something, maybe it's some sort of insecurity, I feel like the light will be shining and bringing you a lot of truth, a lot of success, and great health. So in other words, it's going to heal whatever it is there that is bugging you or upsetting you. Your overall energy levels are going to be heightened. You are going to be going through a period of a lot of joy and a lot of contentment, that's for sure. So there is a great future for you, and you will successfully complete everything. You are going to do everything that you've set your mind, your goals onto. You are going to do it all without any hesitation. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of strength and courage is being given to you. I see a lion here, and that shows me also I'm given like 7 to 14 days within July to August. Within 7 to 14 days, I know July maybe it's already passed. I'm doing this in August for September, but I feel from July to the end of August, and the Leo season has started all of this strength, the generosity of courage from the heavens. A caring, warm sort of tendency around you that you're feeling, that you're experiencing. And you will see that with that and your determination, you are able to stand the test of time or whatever is coming. And let me tell you about what's coming. What's coming is a sudden situation that will impact you on a grand scale. Not on a grand scale, on a big scale. It's an unexpected situation. This situation, it's like all of a sudden something that might be shocking, but it's going to liberate you. It's going to free you from something. It's like it's going to happen so quickly, like ripping a band-aid really off quickly, something like that. It might be very surprising, but it is a sudden, unexpected situation. You've got to be very careful to avoid anything that might be negative here. I do see like this is causing the end of a chapter. So that's very important. It's putting an end to a chapter. This, what I'm seeing here is a scythe, which is connected to endings, connected to sudden impacts. So you've just got to be very careful, because I do see that there is a situation that was overwhelming, too controlling. Could have been a person, it could have been something in your life that's going to be completely removed. In fact, this person could be someone that might have been very greedy, materialistic person, possibly, and controlling. That's what I'm seeing. This person is sort of being either removed from your life, or the confusion about your dealings with this person are removed. That's another factor. Where you've been indecisive, that always misunderstandings, all that becomes clear, and you'll know how to deal with this person. You're going to be free from this person or a situation. Okay, this could be a person for some, a situation for others. So I'm seeing you being freed completely, and yes, some of you might have been rebelling within and not trying to release it, but finally it's going to be over. There's a lot of healing, there's order and peace finally in your life, and there is the removal of anything that was very difficult. Now, this could have been a person, or could have been someone that you're working with, or could have been a job that you're doing, or something that you're doing that was causing you a lot of heartache, where you were feeling restless and unhappy and dissatisfied. That's all going. For some of you, this discomfort that I'm talking about, I'm feeling dissatisfied, comes after the upheaval, after that sudden situation that takes place. I see you having loss of interest in normal activities, going through depression because of that removal, but you've got to know at the end of the day that was for your highest good. Later you will discover it. Now, there may be some unsuccessful plans going out of the window, maybe because of someone probably being a bit defensive, dealing with someone that was strong and aggressive maybe, or even someone that was very challenging, maybe challenging your authority, and you felt like you were stuck. There was nothing you could do. The only way was to remove this situation is for you to see it clearly, and for this to free you from this restriction. It was very restricting. So I do see that solutions exist. I do see painful, hurtful words are coming all to an end, and a new chapter is beginning. It's like someone is leaving, someone is running away, or you're running away from a situation, or someone that was running away from problems and leaving everything on you. That someone might be actually leaving. So there is something like that. There is a challenging situation that you'll be facing, and you are gonna, through that challenge, you will recognize how powerful you are, your strength. You will overcome everything one by one. All problems will be conquered. Where you will feel indecisive, you will see a little bit of focus, and then you are going to be dealing with things clearly. Seeing things clearly is going to help you move forward. New strategies, making decisions. Things were not doing well because there was indecision. Once you start making decisions, you'll see everything falls into place for you, and making the right choices. There is a situation that is out of your hands. It isn't because of you this is coming to an end. It's a dead end. It's a dead end that gives you the breakthrough to see that it's a dead end, believe it or not. Just drink some water. Yes, so as I was saying, my dear Virgo, I'm seeing you've got to be careful when it comes to an investment, or somebody that might comes up to you about an idea about an investment. I don't think it's a good idea. It's challenging. It could be a bad investment. So try to avoid it. Try to defend yourself against it, not to do it. I just feel like I had to tell you that. It's just not a good idea, this investment, because it looks to me like you have to cut corners. And when you have a breakthrough and see things clearly, you'll see that that's not good. I do see you leaving the past behind you, a part of the past that was too much. It's saying goodbye to the past. There is a no here in case that it's connected to that situation where I said somebody might come up and give you some ideas. Just a no would be sufficient. Like, you'll know that, you'll feel it. Your intuition will tell you a negative feeling. Something inside you will feel that this is not a good idea. No, we won't do this. Okay? That's very important. You'll be discovering the truth and standing at the light of the truth. You are going to be so powerful, so empowered with the truth. And the more you see the truth and clarity and breakthroughs, the more your horizons are expanding. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're taking your first step, beginning to finally work with the truth, seeing everything, and you are becoming very powerful. Your determination, your power is again given back to you. Where you were feeling a lack of that, you are healing from that, and you're moving forward. Now, in this process, I'm seeing that you may be feeling a bit let down, or you might regret over the past actions, but don't give in. Take up all the challenges that are coming and work through them like you do, step by step, because you will go through them and succeed. It looks to me like somebody may be needing your help, your counseling efforts, your to counsel them, maybe to heal them. Be mindful of their needs, because it looks like there could be a valuable lesson to learn while you're in the process of helping this person. You need to surrender to the changes that are taking place. You need to accept them. There is a chapter ending, and you need to accept it, even though it might be difficult. You need to heal from it, and you will. I see that the planets, the universe, are helping you heal. And it's as though a situation was deteriorating and it had to come to an end. You are free from a lot of heartache and a lot of responsibilities from something that you were doing. Yes, it is heartbreaking. I can see heartbreak, but also you didn't have all the answers how to heal the situation. And the situation that's ending was supposed to end because there was a lot of pain. I see a lot of pain that wasn't seen by anyone, quiet, hidden. It is okay to ask for help from friends. Let your friends help you. Ask for help. Now, this might be a situation where you need to have some conversations that are deep. You need to do some meditation to get in connection to your higher self, because I do see here there is some sort of a fear. There's fear of something. Maybe you care too much about what others think and what they say and what they think of things. That could be a problem. I see Chinese year of the rabbit here very strong. This person, sometimes you question things about the way they say things. Maybe you sort of like, you've just got to be very careful. And number one, not to lower your standards too much, number one. Number two, there could be someone two-faced here that could be a little bit, sometimes, like hot and cold. And you can't tell like what the best course of action is to work with this person. But I do see that there is also a new person. No, not a new person. There's someone very supportive with you. This person could be born the Chinese year of the rabbit or the dog. I'm seeing both. Someone very faithful. Some of you might start a friendship that will turn into love. I do see that something that's been very harsh for both of you is ending. And there is a new beginning where it's bringing on a lot of happiness, a lot of playfulness. Some of you might be considering buying a pet. There is a possibility of that. I'm also seeing that there is a very loving friendship or relationship between, a nurturing one between you and someone. There is a possibility of assuming control of a new job, maybe an offer, a more responsibility, more leadership position. Just bear with me. Maybe give us 1 second. All of a sudden I needed a tissue. Here we go. Yes, so as I was saying, yes, there is a situation where you might be given authority, or you will be put in a position of authority because you are capable more than everyone else to handle situations, to take on responsibilities, to assume control, to protect, defend those who are less stronger, like, defending the weak. This could be in your job, it could be in your position now, it could be a position that's given to you. There is a long journey that's going to be either physical or mental or both, and this will leave you wiser at the end, that's for sure. There's a lot of wisdom. I see inheritance and I see corrections. There is corrections, there is respect, there is honor, and what's this one here? It's a crown. Yeah, I see honor, respect that's coming to you. I see inheritance and something being corrected. You need to pay attention to your work. I see also that you are ranking up to high levels. This could be the position I was talking about. I'm seeing after you end a chapter, there's great happiness. There's positive events taking place, one of which is unexpected sum of money is coming to you. Travel, vacation is becoming possible. Change of residence for some. Now, this is very interesting, my dear Virgo. Some of you are traveling. Some of you are changing residence. Some of you are doing both. You might have already done the traveling. Now you're looking into changing residence. And some of you might have changed residence, are looking into traveling. Either way, there's fulfillment and inner peace from this. You're feeling very fortunate when you're going through this, whether it's travel or even moving to a new place. I see this new cycle that begins. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of resourcefulness. You're leaving a place of where you're living or where you're working. There's leaving to a more calmer place, somewhere where you'll be more happy. Some of you this could be a marriage situation where you're moving in with someone, like marriage, like a relationship could be. And some of you are traveling on a journey. I do see that indecisiveness comes to an end. I see that the Wheel of Fortune is controlling everything. There's a Wheel of Fortune here and there's a clover next to each other. It's incredible. The clover itself is all about extreme luck, great fortune, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is about extreme luck and destiny controlling situations and moving you to the next level. And the next level is luck on top of it. So a lot of luck is coming your way, and this is going to give a major rise to your money, big time. Major rise to your money, to the point where you really need to know how to invest and what to do with your money and where to put it, what to invest in. Perhaps you need to assess maybe the progress. Some of you, the progress of what you have already invested, and some of you will be investing and looking at where the best profits are. But there is certainly a lot of money coming in at a time when you are relocating. Okay, it's connected to your relocation. There's so much cleansing to be done. You're clearing, cleansing, packing, so much of that happening. And many of you are going to be feeling like a family in a way, because you're moving to your own place. Everything is wonderful. You're starting fresh, buying everything, like from cutlery to this to that. Like, and you could be thinking of a pet, or there could be a pet already there. But this rebirth is amazing. This new lease of life is incredible. You are going to be really, really happy where you're heading and where the heavens and the destiny is taking you. I see a lot of prosperity. I see that you are dealing with someone that is very inspiring. They've got qualities in them that you really like. They change everything in you. They already, like when you met them, they've changed everything. And now that you're going to be probably moving in or working together, it's a partnership perhaps, it's going to be a perfect timing. Everything is going to be doing well. I do see love. I see that your partner is already with you or on their way. For some of you, it's on their way. And they love one thing about you, that you're so powerful and so independent. They really find that very, very nice. They enjoy that. And sometimes there's so much passion that this person all of a sudden just wants to give you a kiss. So allow for that to happen. Your hearts are so connected. If you haven't met this person, prepare, because they're coming. I can see that they just want to kiss you. They're very passionate. They're very romantic. They want to hug you. They want to kiss you. So there's a lot of happiness. And that is your priority. Love is the only answer in this regard, in this situation. It seems to me, my dear Virgo, the only answer to your fulfillment and happiness is love. There's no other way. I see love really bringing you that final completion where you feel completely whole, as though what was missing is now all completed once you are with this person. And you're either meeting this person on a vacation, or you're moving in together, starting a residence together, or starting a business together. There's something that you're united starting with this person. Now, who are you dealing with the most in September over? I'm seeing very strong water energy here, my dear Virgo. Very strong water energy. There's actually double water energy. And this water energy is Cancer being first and Pisces second. There's 3 of each, and there's 2 Scorpio. So Cancer leading the way, and then Scorpio, and then, and then Pisces, and then Scorpio. Now, I see air energy being another strong one, double air, someone that has strong air energy in them. Gemini leading the way, Gemini, Virgo, not just any Gemini with Virgo like yourself, you are Virgo, but there's Virgos that have strong Gemini in them also. So it could be someone that's born Gemini, but they have a lot of Virgo in them. Then I see very, very strong Libra. A Libra that has Taurus in them, which makes them really wonderful, sensual, but romantic, because Taurus is about sensuality and Libra is about romance. So Libra, Taurus, wonderful. And then there is Aquarius as for air energy. The next one I see is earth energy. And the earth energy is Capricorn leading the way. There is 3 Capricorn. And there is 2 Virgo. And there is 2 Taurus. Again, Taurus with Libra. Isn't that strange? Where before we had the Virgo We had Gemini, Virgo, and now we have Virgo alone. It's really bizarre how it's... but anyway, Taurus, Libra. So there is a strong Libra with Taurus or a strong Taurus with Libra, so that you know. So if you are with a person who has Taurus, they're born Taurus under the sign, they've got Libra. And if they're Libra, you're with a Libra, then they've got Taurus in them. Now, moving on to the fire energy here, I'm seeing strong fire energy, Aries, be it leading the way. There's 3 Aries and 1 Sagittarius and 1 Leo. Not much fire energy. Okay, so moving on. The highest level was water and air, actually. That was the strongest. Now I'm seeing the Chinese ear of the buffalo, ox buffalo. Chinese ear of the dog here, very strong. And the dog and the ox, the buffalo, they go very well together. Then I see Chinese ear of the dragon here. Dragon, very strong. Then I see the goat. These are people that you're dealing with and overwhelmed with, people that you're moving away from, people that you are moving in with, starting with, that you are working with on a high level. So after the goat comes the tiger. After the tiger comes the rabbit, the cat rabbit, and then the horse. After the horse comes the snake, Chinese ear of the snake, and then Chinese ear of the rooster. Now I'm going to go through and just have a look at everything that had to be delivered to you, my dear Virgo. Gift of a lifetime. That's the first thing I see. A gift of a lifetime. That's wonderful. You got to excuse my nails. They're always cracking. I've got to do them again. The gift of a lifetime. It says disturbances are the element of a victory. Oh, very interesting. Wait a second. I write them so quickly I don't even know. Let me just read this properly. Disturbances are the element of a victory and renewal of life. Disturbances. So this tells me if there is some sort of disturbance or some sort of disturbances, something that might happen all of a sudden. We did talk about something suddenly happening. Some sudden impacts will be disturbing, but they are the element of a victory. So you are going to be victorious, even though there may be some heart or the removal of that situation. I remember now. I remember what they're talking about. Okay, well, whatever it may be, disturbing your life and difficult to handle, it's going to be for you to reach a victory and a renewal of life. So a new life, a new lease of life. Patience. It says patience. Everything will be accomplished. Be patient. You know, that came in the reading too. Be patient. Things are going to fall into place. Be patient. Everything will be accomplished. Speak out, it says. Communicate and resolve the conflict. Don't hold it in. Speak out, communicate, and resolve the conflict. It says then moving forward from pain. So you might experience some pain, and then you're moving forward from that. Care is needed. Care is needed. If you are dealing with someone who is a nonconformist, especially if you're dealing, maybe, this means, okay, care is needed, but maybe it's needed more if you are dealing with someone who is a nonconformist, someone who doesn't conform to the norm or to the mainstream. Okay, there is a situation about a spouse. This could be a spouse, spouse. It says, just get the details. Just get the details whenever something happens. And then you're meeting the one or being with the one. The one is there. Okay. Now I'm going to give you all the initials of everyone that you'll be dealing with or coming into your life or everything, every person, every situation, and the letters. So what's going to impact you September and over, my dear Virgo, are I was given twice the letter W for winter, willow, twice the letter O for Olympics or olives, twice the letter F for fox, twice the letter M for money, twice the letter E for elephant, twice the letter Y for yellow, twice the letter Q for quails, and then I was given one of each, N for no, U for under, umbrella, T for tiger, C for Canada, H for horse, J for Japan, R for rooster, and S for sweet. I was given two numbers, number 6 and number 7. I'll go through them. Number 6 stands for the Chinese ear of the snake, and you had snake here. It is connected to love, healing due to love, and a lot of spirituality and transformations, the snake. It is also connected to people that are born Gemini and Cancer, or Gemini or Cancer. Connected to 6 June itself, big time, and connected to, from the time you see this reading up to 6 weeks, you will be going through a lot of peace, a lot of love, or up to 6 months sometimes. It can be up to 6 months, moving to a better place because of love, healing, spiritual awakening, and transformations, major transformations. Shedding your life, starting fresh. That's what the snake stands for. And that's what the 6 is all about. So starting fresh in a new life, a new lease of life. We had that here. Now, the second one is number 7, connected to the Chinese year of the horse. Connected to July, people born in July are Cancer, Leo. So we have Cancer here united twice. We had Cancer here very strong. July also is Leo. Someone, like, it could be someone who's either Cancer or Leo. Connected to freedom, number 1, number 7. It's number 1. Okay. Number 7, the first meaning is freedom, spiritual growth, freedom. From the time you see this all the way to 7 weeks from this, a lot of freedom, a lot of spiritual growth you will start feeling, and something big happening in July. Maybe setting your wedding date on July. I mean, that could be possible. June and July were both very important, so they're coming next year. I hope you enjoyed this reading, my dear Virgo. Do let me know what you think. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please see the videos as much as you can in support of me. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's absolutely free. It takes a second. I wish you the best of the best. Sincere blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.